Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Midweek War. It is me, Mad Mike, and we are here to talk some 205 Live. And man, what a show it was this week. With me, as always, is the one and only Sorgatron. How are you, sir?
Oh, I am here. I am got all the particle wood blisters from building furniture all day at the new office. But I'm excited to talk pro wrestling with you, Mad Mike.
Oh, and what a midweek it has been, Sorgatron. First of all, before we get to 205 Live, slight programming note, I have not watched Impact yet.
Oh, no.
My DVR did record it this week, so at some point this weekend, I'm going to subject myself to 4 hours of Impact. I will definitely be live tweeting it. But I have a feeling I'll be spending more time on Impact than Alberto El Patron will be.
Okay.
All right. Because he's suspended, Sorg.
Yeah, I get it. I definitely get it.
And he's their champion, Sorg.
Yeah.
TNA keeps TNAing despite the name change, you guys.
There you go.
All right, so enough about that bullshit. Sorg, what is your word for 205 Live?
My word for 205 Live is cosplay.
We use that word a lot for 205 Live.
I know, but it still is.
It still works.
I was trying to come up with one about relationships, and I couldn't find one I was happy with.
Okay, all right, fair enough. My word for this week is ludicrous.
He was on 205 Live?
No, but Noam's got hoes. Noam's got hoes in different area codes.
Let's sit on that for a moment.
Area codes.
Let's sit on that for a moment.
Country codes. Hoes. And they all sound like Fox. Hoes. That was enough. All right. Sorg. I couldn't help it. What was your good this week for 205 Live?
Well, I think my good was that I Quit match.
Mm-hmm. That was really good.
And in general, and also just a fine resolution to everything. And Noam just going off the hook on Alicia, at the end, and as you were alluding to, the whole I got girls in every continent, which means he has 7 girls, which I don't know if that sounds
well, he also said every city.
He said he said every continent.
Hey, I want to meet that Antarctican chick.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? Mm-hmm. I mean,
yeah. I bet she's really Inuit.
That's okay.
I know.
First of all,
I know it's the wrong. It doesn't work. I tried, Sorg. I tried. I put the attempt out there.
You did.
I put the attempt. I knew it didn't work.
You didn't flip the script. You flipped the globe.
Okay, that's much fair.
There you go.
I like it. I bet he got to explore her Arctic Circle. That's still that's still North Pole. Damn it.
Her Antarctic Circle.
We need more Antarctica jokes.
I bet she loves the snuggle with the penguin. That's actually accurate.
No, that's more local. That's more local for you guys.
No, I mean like the ones that like in their native habitat.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
Oh. Your world is really okay. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's
towel's right up behind me, Sorg.
It is.
Y'all
can I see it right there in the video.
Eric, if you're watching, that's a towel from the Stanley Cup champions. Because he likes to look at what's behind me. I don't know.
Yeah, he's strangely interested. It's weird.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just repping.
Maybe it's because he's a reality show producer, so he's always into the details.
Maybe. I mean, I wonder if he's noticed all my female WWE figures up there. I got
they're Bailey, a little fuzzy.
Got Bailey, got Sasha, got Becky, and who's the last one up there? Oh, another Sasha. Yeah.
All right.
Got to represent. Hashtag women's wrestling. Hashtag feminism.
As you do.
My good this week is just all of the fucking story progression we got. Like, hot diggity daffodils. This reminded me of one of a better Raw in the Attitude Era. Like, there was not a minute of this 205 Live that was wasted.
Yeah.
There was not a minute. Not even Sorg. We got stories on 205 Live.
We do. We have things moving ahead. We have Tozawa and Daivari, running into each other and having a reason to have a match. Despite Tozawa's kind of ongoing Neville situation, which of course.
By the way, someone needs to teach Aria Daivari that is not how you hang up on a speakerphone.
Hey, okay, they do this every once in a while. Like, hey, we're gonna have you talking with so and so on a speakerphone, and we're just gonna have a regular phone sitting here on this table. Like, who set this up? Like, outside of a production side. Like, listen, you have a call. And I don't know if, does Tozawa not have a cell phone because he's Japanese?
I assume Tozawa has a flip phone and his he doesn't have a speakerphone on it.
What are you doing? It just very.
But that's not how you hang up on a speakerphone.
No, it isn't.
It's not even how you talk on a speakerphone. Like, come on, Daivari, you're rich. You should know this.
He has phones that do it for him.
He's got phones. No, all right, we're done. But yeah, so much story. Like, Sorg, I think the best bit of the night was Drew Gulak's transgression.
Oh jeez.
Oh my god. Statement. It was he is taking this and he is fucking run with it. Like, this is amazing. Because the best thing is he's aligning with Randy Orton in real life.
Yes, he is.
He's like, I want Randy Orton interacting with Drew Gulak and say, "Hey kid, I like your message."
It'd be great if he just starts kind of just responding with like Randy Orton's prepared statements that he's put out there.
Oh my, yes, that would be perfect.
It's good. It's good.
Hear that, or he just gets out on the bullhorn during the next Mustafa Ali match and just goes, "Dive, dive."
And leading to a 2 out of 3 falls. Again, we're getting like they're setting up stuff with weight every episode here. Between
I think there's a reason for it, and the reason is something I'm probably not going to like.
Okay.
I don't think we're getting a cruiserweight match on SummerSlam.
Oh, that's not good.
I think that's the reason. But still, if it leads to awesome 205 lives, I guess I'm okay with it. But
because
we're not getting a cruiserweight match on SummerSlam.
It feels like, again, they're just building in the weight and not being, dependent on the big match happens at the next pay-per-view kind of thing, right? So that gives that kind of Lucha Underground. This could be a big week. You don't know until you tune in.
Yeah. Right? I still kind of wish they had a better showcase because not a lot of people watch 205 Live.
No, of course. But I think enough. I mean, how many people are in NXT?
I don't know. I think, no, from what I've heard, the numbers for 205 Live are not good.
They're not good?
Yeah, they're not good.
All right.
But that's because it's being showcased poorly on Raw.
Which is also probably why they're having these sorts of matches happening.
Yeah, but you need to have these happen on big shows.
Yeah.
You need to have them happen on big shows.
Enough on the big shows, if it feels like Raw doesn't stand on its own enough, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, you can have the whole problem with this is that 205 Live is on the same night as SmackDown, but all of the superstars are Raw superstars. That's the entire problem with this. If these guys are SmackDown superstars and you could actually build up their 205 Live stories on SmackDown, as opposed to one blink and you miss it, and if you fast forward through commercials, you probably do miss it. Promo, like there's no reason that we couldn't have had that Drew Gulak promo on SmackDown to promote the 2 out of 3 falls match for 205 Live right after that.
Right. Well, other than that, but the show this week, as it is on its own, was pretty tremendous.
It was really
tell me what else?
Do you have a bad this week, Sorg?
My bad. I just jobber match didn't really touch with me.
See, normally I agree with you, but because of the storytelling they did with TJP, that's why it worked. That's why it worked in my head.
Okay.
Because like it was just a quick jobber match, but it was TJP being a dick and saying, I can beat this guy quicker than you.
Okay, that was kind of interesting. Okay.
And of course he could, because the guy just had a match and the guy just got his ass kicked.
Yeah, it was like the most asinine thing. Like, I can beat this guy bigger.
The best thing about that guy almost got a quick roll up on TJP.
Yes, he did.
That's actually my change. I'm skipping my bad because the bad, I don't know. I can't really think of anything. I can't really think of a bad. Like, maybe Neville not cutting a promo. Like, that's about it. Like a promo after beating up Akira Tozawa. That's about it. This was almost a perfect show for me. But yeah, my change, I'm gonna jump right to it. I would have had that jobber get the flash pin over TJP.
Yeah, just stick the knife into TJP a little bit further.
Yeah. And then you could have Swann say, you're right, TJ. Your match was a lot shorter than mine. Boom. I mean, I think that would have enhanced both their characters a little bit more. But yeah, that would be my only change. Sorg, do you have a change this week?
No. You know what? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I would change who the jobber was.
Okay.
Ho Loon.
Oh. Why you gotta do it to Ho Ho?
Well, listen, I like Ho Ho, and I thought that would be, in retrospect, one, I'd just be happy because Ho Ho's out there. And
if you're gonna switch it to someone, at least that would be Oni Lorcan.
No, because this still needs to be a jobber kind of spot. But even I would change it to Ho Ho, and I would go with you and let him get the win over TJP because Ho Ho deserves the W.
Okay, all right, that's fair. But yeah, this show, like, can we talk about that I Quit match?
It was good.
That I Quit match did more for Cedric Alexander than his entire time, like everything since that Cruiserweight Classic match that he lost.
He oh yeah, this was like his high point. It's him coming back from that injury, which he probably would have ramped up by now without it. But yeah, so here's like I Quit matches. I'm like, oh cool, an I Quit match. It's like a submission match, right? I forget it's the one where we carry on the microphone and talk into it. But still, I loved the play that they did with it. I love the part with the chair. I love the part where he took the piece off of the ring and stuck his fingers through
the turnbuckle pull,
through the turnbuckle screw.
That was nasty.
Like you very watch a wrestling match that makes you wince. That isn't like thumbtacks.
You want to know my favorite part about it? Because the crowd were kind of dicks. Like they were chanting like we want tables and everything like that. But once they saw what he was doing with the turnbuckle, they shut the fuck up. Like they got the crowd off of the tables, and you're like, oh no, this might be way better. Like it was really, really good.
No, yeah. I think it was a crowd that maybe was not terribly into it tonight or that night. But they still, that doesn't mean they're not putting on a good show.
Yeah, that ending spot with Cedric like saying have it your way and just stomping on that fucking chair.
Yeah.
Until Noam Dar looked like fucking Gohan during the Cell games. Like
right. And then you go to how much of it is, him being done versus him just being fed up and throwing that in her face. I mean, either way he's a dick. Whether he's lying or not, right?
The most amazing thing is that when he first dumped Alicia, it looked like a face turn for Noam Dar. And then he turned it again. Like that was masterful. That was absolutely masterful. And I think this is gonna be the last we see of Noam for a while.
Yeah, he needs to kind of come back and do a little bit of a reboot, doesn't he?
I don't think necessarily a reboot, but I think he more needs to sell the arm than anything else.
That's true.
Like, unless he just comes out in a sling. Like, and I don't know.
He could do that, and that could run into whatever his next feud's going to be, or maybe, Do
you think Alicia aligns with someone else, or do you think she goes back to Raw?
I don't know. I mean, this seems like this could be just where that was ending up. but as much as it's kind of how much they determined she helped Noam, right?
I think she helped them a lot.
I think a whole lot. I think in both their cases, it added another element to it. It came up, I believe, at a time when you were really worried about the level of story and development that was happening on the show. It was just something interesting to play on, and she's taller than everybody, so there's a little freakish nature to it.
All right, Sorg, if you had the book, if you had, and you wanted to pair Alicia Fox up with someone, who would it be? Because I have my answer. Like
I think what you do is she's gone a certain way, she's been a certain type of person, and she needs somebody to class her up a little bit.
Okay.
And that's Jack Gallagher.
Oh, I thought you were going Tony Nese. Okay.
No.
What? All right. Here's what I think. Here's what I would love to see. Because at this point, Alicia's kind of the face.
Of sort.
She's the face. Like, you can play it up. And I think, let's just say we see Alicia Fox on Raw. She's a little dejected. Okay, you feeling me, Sorg? And they show what happened on 205 Live, so Alicia's watching the monitor, and breakups are tough. And Sorg, there's someone else on Raw that's going through a breakup. Someone who maybe could use a bit of freshening up himself. I think that person can walk up to Alicia and say, "Hey, Alicia, how you doing?" Enzo Amore.
Oh, I think you're going to say R-Truth.
No, Enzo Amore. And that's how we get Enzo on 205 Live.
All right. I get that. Because he really needs to exit this big cast thing as soon as possible, even though they
absolutely, yeah. Yeah, because if we're not moving cast to SmackDown like I think we should, and we're keeping him on Raw, Enzo needs to move to 205.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Enzo Amore and Alicia Fox, because Enzo's entrance feels naked without him introducing someone else.
Yeah. He needs somebody backing him up.
If anyone can put over Alicia Fox and can even say Fox like Noam did, it's Enzo Amore. I think that's the way to go.
All right, I dig it.
Yeah, because we already know Enzo, fancies himself a ladies' man. I think it works.
Okay.
Plus, I think Enzo and Noam could have some awesome matches. It'll be cool to see Enzo wrestle guys more his size again.
I dig it. All right. So where do you rank 205?
Oh, you go first. I haven't decided yet.
Number 2. Not by much, but number 2.
Oh, man.
Lucha pulled it out. I mean, I thought Lucha was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, we had the I Quit match. We had, but fork to the face had fork to the face. Shit. You know what? Rare upset for me, and this is not by much. I'm giving 205 the win this week.
Wow.
I'm giving 205 the win.
Amazing.
If Lucha had surprised me with a result, this would have been flipped. If Lucha had pulled
one that beats Mills Muertes.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think because now you know it's going to happen. I saw. No, we'll say it. Keep it later.
Save it.
It's the wrong
Save
show.
that. Save
wrong
that.
show. Wrong show.
Yeah,
wrong
save
show.
that. Yeah, but I'm giving 205 the win this week. And this is by hairs. By the tiniest hairs on my chinny chin. That's how close it was this week, because I thought 205 Live was a damn near perfect show. Like I said, I didn't have any bads for it. I had no complaints at all. I had absolutely no complaints. It was fantastic. Every segment meant something. Every segment pushed character development. There was some great wrestling on it. Like, everything clicked. This might be my favorite episode of 205 Live that we've covered.
Hot damn.
And I'm saying that's like beating the street fight, beating the gentleman's duel. Like, this was a really, really good show. I can't praise it any higher. All right, so Sorg, where can the people find you on the internet?
Sorgatron, of course, a lot of things going on at Sorgatron Media, moving into the new office space, which will be the new home of this studio setup here in a couple of weeks. Stay tuned for that announcement very soon. Look for it and follow us on our journey to new office.
They're moving on up to the east side to a deluxe studio in the sky,
which is sort of accurate because it's on top of the hill.
Yeah, see, we're moving on up, moving on
up,
moving on up,
right across from a taco stand. I had it for lunch. It was some good stuff.
Excellent. Sorg, we need a new sponsor. Taco stand.
See what we can do.
Yes. All right. You can find me at MadMike4883 on the Twitter machine. Also, go to @Mayhem Show. Look for the hashtag MM for when I live tweet certain things like Lucha Underground, like Impact. I'm going to live tweet at some point this weekend. And I also may throw in just thoughts on Spider-Man when I get bored, because Spider-Man's awesome. You should all go see it. All right. So, for Sorgatron, I'm Mad Mike, and we will catch you next time on the